Hi, Internet. I'm wearing a mask in my car because Powan's in the car with me. If you guys don't know Powan, he has a YouTube channel. We've been friends for a long time. That's very unprofessional. Mute your phones before you start filming. Anyway, today we're going to the drag strip. And if you notice, we're going full send today. We're at the track. Powan does not have a ride home. So we ain't got no seat there. We ain't got no seat there. We ain't got no seat there. Just real quick, before we get to the racing, I'll explain how to remove the back seats because there's no tutorials online. It's a really easy process. This was online. All you gotta do is pull up with a good amount of force. It releases 2 clips, like that. There's 1 bolt in the front, right there. And there's a big, actually, well, I shouldn't pull this all the way out because I didn't take these guys out. But there's a big silver bolt in the back there, and a big silver bolt in the back there. And this whole thing comes out because it's on rails, so you don't have to do anything complicated. And then when you're putting it all back together, obviously you put the bolts in, clip the thing back in, and that's it. My buddy Brendan was kind enough, yeah, Powan's over there. My buddy Brendan was kind enough to park his truck with our stuff, so hopefully nothing goes missing. I'm ready to accept that. I've also kept the tools in the car. If I run like 11.40 or something like that, I'll pull them out. Otherwise, they're staying in there because I'd rather have those and be able to put my seats back in to get home than have those stolen and run like 0.001 of a second faster. James, what's your previous best?
What's up?
What's your previous best?
11.4.
James run 11.4 and he runs into lots of traction issues. So we call him James Traction Anderson. No seats, E40 file, we got Burke's TCU tune. I have a higher launch control file that I might flash later, but I want to make sure I hook up before I do that. James is not going to have traction no matter what he does. Let's make a pass. Powan's going to be filming from the stands. All right, here we go. First pass of the night. James just spun like crazy. All right, here we go, boys. I think I'm going to push through the brakes here. They don't have any temperature in them at all. We'll see what happens. That felt really good. 87 degrees Celsius on the intake air temp though. That's a little hot. But I didn't push through the brakes and it left first gear really hard. Powan texted me in all caps, nice. Give me an 11.3. My goal for tonight is 11.3. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
11.37 and 119, no way! All right, let's see what this big girl weighs. No freaking way. 43.1 across the line. So I've taken 200 pounds out of it. That's not bad. I'll take it. Let's go, baby. 11.37, a 168 60 foot. And there's more left in the launch. Let's freaking go, baby. Woo!
11.3. Yeah!
I have a feeling Eli's gonna be stoked. Yo, 11.3, baby!
The first pass! That's my fastest pass ever. Or sorry, quickest pass before this was 11.7. 11.37, dude. Let's go!
Dude, go again.
And it has more mile an hour, and I have a higher launch file. So I took 200 pounds out of the car. I said on the GoPro, I took 200 pounds out. It weighs about 4,300 across the scales. It was 4,500 before. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go.
Do it. One more.
Fingers crossed. Here we go. Second pass of the night. So it spun a little bit off the line. brakes. I don't know. I can't imagine that was faster than the first pass. The IAT's got up to 88, but it didn't feel like it left like the last pass. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was like an 11.5. I don't know. I didn't mention this on camera yet. I did put the hot tune in it, so it launches a little bit harder off the converter from Burke. We have not tested that one before ever, so not surprised that it spun, but excited nonetheless. The car's running really, really well, and I think we're surprising a lot of people out here, which is worth something for sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, 11.4, so not as fast. 170 60 foot. All right, so there it is. All right, so very conveniently, this is my previous best pass. This is my current best pass. This was the first pass from that night. You can see the 11.375. If we zoom in here, you see a 168 60 foot, 11.3, and I'm trapping 97 miles an hour at the 8th mile. Over here, a 175 60 foot, and I'm trapping 93 miles an hour. I have about 3.5 miles an hour faster to the 8th here. Now, if you notice at the quarter, I'm only going 118.9. This is 117. This is because for some reason my intake air temps are getting way too high and the car is pulling timing. So it should be trapping in the low to mid 120s. A 119 isn't bad, and it's 2 miles an hour faster than that. I'm rounding up. 119 compared to 117 isn't bad, but considering I had 4 miles an hour at the 8th, I'm surprised it didn't carry out the back end. But yeah, so you can tell that our new TCU tune from Burke, I don't know if I mentioned this, I'm now launching right around 2,800 RPMs, and before we were launching around 2,400. That definitely helped with getting off the line, because obviously it took 0.07 off of our 60 foot. Also, the colder air helped out. It was a 1,400 foot DA last time we were out, and a negative 151 this time. So colder air, better launch control file. And then I actually flashed an even hotter launch control file for my second pass. You can hear it right at the beginning. Listen closely and you can hear the tires spin. So that put me back at a 170 60 foot, which isn't bad, but you know, I'd love to be cutting like a 160, and if I had traction I probably would have done that. I did air down to 30 psi, but yeah, spun a little bit, and so 11.42 at 118.6. But what can you do? Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's always fun going to the track. As always, thank you guys for watching. Go out there and spread some positivity, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.